When was the last time you did something because you wanted to, not because someone needed you to, expected you to, or because it was the responsible thing to do? If you had to think about that for more than a few seconds, this video is for you. I'm Laura Whitelaw, and on this channel, we talk about reinvention for women over 50. I'm here to help you stop waiting for your life to change and support you in changing it from the inside out. Often over 50, women wake up and realize that they've built their life around everybody else's expectations. They've catered to their family's needs, their employer's needs, and other people's definitions of success. The identities that have defined them for decades, such as wife, mother, employee, caregiver, maybe the one that everybody can rely on, these identities have defined them for perhaps decades, and it's overshadowed who they really are. And this isn't about blaming anyone or being ungrateful for the situation you're in or what you've accomplished over the years. It's about being honest and acknowledging the gap between where you are today and where your true passions lie. For you, everything might look fine on the outside from somebody else's perspective, and maybe you have a desire for more. You're just not quite sure what that is. So from childhood, we are conditioned to seek approval, to meet expectations, and put others' needs first, especially as women. And over time, this becomes an identity. You're the good girl, you're the responsible one, you're the reliable one, you're the one that's always there for others. And once we get into our 50s, that identity can become so rigid that we can't even see past it anymore. Oftentimes, something shifts at this age. Children move out, job situations change, or your career plateaus. Perhaps you're now a caregiver for aging parents. There's all kinds of body changes with menopause and perimenopause. And these transitions often cause us to question, who am I? What do I really want? What do I want for the next 10, 20, 30 years of my life? This can feel really scary, but oftentimes it can be the most important chapter of your life. For me, I went through a version of this last year. I had been running a digital marketing business for several years, and it eventually led to burnout. And since the start of the year, I've completely let go of that business in favor of following my passion, which is sharing what I know around healing, emotional regulation, inner peace, and the law of assumption. For many, they've got so many demands on their time, which is where I was, that they put themselves last and their mental health suffers as a result. So I'm in the process of reinventing my life, and I'm here to help others do the same. So reinventing your life does not mean that you blow it up and abandon all your responsibilities. It means getting honest about what you actually want and what matters most to you, particularly taking those dreams off the shelf and dusting them off. It means giving yourself permission to pursue your dreams rather than supporting others in the pursuit of their dreams. And part of that work means that you need to shift your identity from the inside out. If there's something that you want, if you still have dreams inside of you, I'm here to tell you that it's completely possible for you to realize those dreams, but it's going to require a shift in identity. So what does that mean? Let's say that you've been an office employee for all of your life, but you've always dreamed of owning your own business, and maybe that business is a bakery. Well, you have to start seeing yourself as a successful bakery owner, because if you still identify as an office employee and view yourself that way, you will make decisions in alignment with being an office employee, which is not compatible with being a successful bakery owner. So here's how you get started with shifting your identity. The first step is getting super honest with yourself. If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do with your time? How would you give back in this life? So for me, when I went through this process and made the decision to start pursuing my own passions and share what I know about healing and emotional regulation and the law of assumption, it just felt really expansive for me. And I got a really solid yes to move forward with my passion. So you might find that as you go through this process, there might be various blocks that come up for you, maybe guilt, doubt, fear, and all of those things can be helped with EFT tapping, which is one of the tools that I use to support my clients. Another tool that will be super helpful in this process is visualization. Once you start visualizing your ideal reality as a successful bakery owner, the more you'll start drawing that reality to you. It's programming your mind for that new reality. And your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is imagined. That's why visualization can work so well. So if this video resonated with you at all, I'd love to have a conversation with you. If you feel like you need support, look for the link below to schedule a reinvention clarity call and we'll have a chat. We'll get clear on what it is you're looking for and determine what might be standing in your way. Thanks very much for watching today. Don't forget to click the like button below and subscribe for more. Thank you.